Hello guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? Today we are drafting this dress, okay? So we are transferring the shoulder dart down to the waist. Okay guys, so I just transferred my shoulder dart down to my waist, okay? So the next thing we want to do is to draw our tube star line, okay? So you draw it from your side way, okay? You draw it this way from the side, okay? And you do the same thing for the back, all right? For the back, you draw this star line, okay? So when you are done, you are going to cut. So you have your yoke, okay, and the bodies, the lower part, okay? So now determine the neckline you want to use, okay? It's a v-neck. Just determine the neckline depth and the neckline width, okay? Now you do the same thing for the back, okay? So I'm just trying to make sure that the shoulder will align, the neckline width is the same, okay? And then you draw the back neckline, okay? You come down for the back and you draw it. You can even make it V too, but a bit higher V, okay? A V neck. All right, so I'm cutting out the neckline. I don't need the neckline, okay? So the next thing, cut out your yoke, okay? Cut it out. Cut out your yoke. Your yoke, this thing is at the side, not the armhole, right? Is drawn to the side, okay? So you do the same thing for the back. All right, you do the same thing for the back. All right, so here you have your yokes for the back and for the front, okay? So the next thing, I'm just focusing on the yoke part, not the lower part, okay? Okay guys, so the next thing, I will take a brown paper. I'm using a brown paper because I want you to see what I'm doing, okay? So the yoke here from the front and back, the idea is to make it a kimono kind of yoke. Yes, that's the idea here, okay? So what you do is simple, okay? What I'm doing right now is very simple. What you want to do is just use a masking tape, just hold down the yoke. Okay guys, so the next thing you want to do, put a ruler at your neckline width. Yes, your neckline at shoulder, just draw a straight line, okay, which I will alter. I'll tell you, I'll alter it later, okay? So at the side also draw the straight line. You can see that it is bent, okay? It is like it's like flared, like V, okay? All right, so now see, the effect you want here is you want it to have this effect of a bell sleeve, a bishop sleeve, you understand? So what you are going to do, in fact, you can increase it from this part, you can increase it, make it wider at the shoulder, okay? Just angle it out wider, but not too wide, please. Okay, so you want to get a bishop sleeve kind of sleeve. That's what you want to, like a kimono bishop sleeve. So the end, please don't make it straight, curve it this way, okay? Curve it this way, all right? So the next thing you want to do is to cut, okay? So you cut out this pattern. So okay, so here too I am also extending my shoulder, okay? My shoulder, the back shoulder, okay? And also extending. Now it's because the paper is a bit small, okay? Now for the armhole at the side, I should have extended it more than this, like A-line it out, okay? So I'm going to cut out, okay? I'll cut out the pattern also, all right? Oh God, not again. Okay, so I'm just cutting out the pattern. I know it's boring, yeah, I know, yeah. Okay, okay, so this is what I have now, okay? This is what I have now, all right? Now you have the front and back yoke, all right, which has been turned to like a kimono bishop bell sleeve, all right? Okay guys, so now you need to make the length of this sleeve longer than what you want, okay? Because if you look at this sleeve here, okay, it is more, okay, like the sleeve the hem of this sleeve is somewhere here, okay? It's somewhere here. Then you use elastic to hold it, okay? If you want the length of the sleeve to be here, okay, you have to make the length longer than this length, okay, so that when you put elastic and you draw it up, it will give it that fullness, okay? So that's what I did here. So for instance, this is my initial sleeve length right here, and then I extended it to give me that that fullness, okay? All right, so the next thing you want to do is to do your slash and spread, okay? So let's do slash and spread, okay? So the slash and spread, you can see it is not like all through. Your slash and spread starts from somewhere here, okay? Somewhere here, okay? Somewhere here. So it's going to start somewhere here. All right, my slash and spread is going to start somewhere here. So I will go. Now you are cutting through, okay? You'll be cutting through. All right, so okay, so I've slashed here, okay? Now for this neckline, what I would do, okay? So what I would do is I'm going to slash from here to here, like so, okay? This is the shoulder. This is still part of the shoulder. My neckline starts from here, okay? This is a V-neck, okay? Okay, so what I want to do now, see, now for this, I'm not going to slash from here to here and open it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So you will slash from here to this shoulder, start from the center, from this center here, from this yoke down to the shoulder, here to the shoulder, okay? So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to do this, okay? And also do this, all right? Like so, okay? So that's what I have here, okay? So the next thing I will do is to cut, okay? So I'm going to cut it for you to see how it's going to be, okay? How it's going to be, all right? So this is it, all right? Okay? So this is what we have now, all right? So can you see it, okay? Can you see that I did not slash to this point, okay? I did not slash to the neckline, okay? Just the shoulder, okay? So here I have my open pattern, okay? My slashed pattern. Now you need to make sure that the spread between each pattern, you need to make sure that the space between each slash, it is equal, it's the same thing, okay? And then arrange your pattern in such a way that it will follow each other, okay? Arrange it in such a way that it will follow each other, okay? And then now you just place it on your fabric, add your sewing allowance, and then you cut. Now please note that you need to know the measurement, your initial measurement before you cut, before you did this slash and spread, okay? You need to know the initial measurement, okay? You need to know the initial measurement. Now this initial measurement will help you when you are trying to gather the fullness back, okay? When you are gathering the fullness, it will help you. So as you're gathering it, you're measuring it. Now you need to notch this part, okay? Because if you don't notch it, by the time you are gathering it, you might start the gather from here, you might start it here, so it will not look like this, okay? So you need to notch here, okay? So that you know that I'm gathering from here to here to give me the particular number that I measured before I made this slash and spread, okay? So that's on this, okay? So the next one is for the back, okay? So the same thing applies. You need to look at it. Where is this one? Where is it going to start? Okay, somewhere here, okay? And then you slash, okay? You slash, and then don't slash to the neckline, okay? It's just to the shoulder, all right? So slash to the shoulder, okay? So you have this also for the back, okay? You have this also. So you need to gather from here to here, okay? And also from here to here, you need to gather it up, okay? Make sure your gather does not go beyond here, okay? So when you place it on your fabric, you cut it, you gather it, you sew shoulder to shoulder, and then side to side, okay? For the sleeve, okay? For the back side to side, the front side to side, okay? So this is the pattern. If you have any question, this is the front, the back, this is the front, okay? Please always, now you need to put some things in consideration when you are making this. The length of your sleeve should be more than what you want, okay? And then make it wide enough, all right? And then you need to, when you are slashing, don't slash from where you want the fullness to the gather to be. If you look at it, the gather is starting somewhere here. There's no gathering here, okay? What you have here is just the fullness and the extended sleeve length, okay? So you gather, when you, for this sleeve length, you need to put an elastic or a curve or whatever, and then you draw it up, and just put an elastic, okay? You draw it up, okay? So imagine the sleeve is stopping. This is the length I want. I'll make it this length. I'll put an elastic, and then I'll draw it. So by the time you draw it, it will now have that fullness like this thing, okay? All right guys, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for watching. Yes, and then if you have any question, please ask. If you ask in the comment section, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Help my ministry to the permanent site, eh? All right guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. And again, please, I'm emphasizing it, don't slash to your neckline. No, don't slash to neckline. Slash to the shoulder, okay? All right guys, see you in the next video. Yeah.